Hi, I'm Esther, the Entertained Mama, and I wanted to quickly tell you who I'm dedicating this channel to. I'm dedicating it to my mom and my sister Maria. Both have passed on and they're in heaven right now, so I miss them dearly, but they both taught me a lot in this life. My mom had 9 kids, and I'm 7th. She had 5 sons and 3 daughters, and she was a wonderful, amazing woman. She worked hard every day. She played with us, she took care of us, she fed us countless meals and did our laundry and cleaned up after us, and she really loved her family. You know, she took us to the park, she took us to the swimming pool, to the library, she took us to feed the ducks, she took us to school, she helped us do our homework, she took us to church, she loved Jesus, and she was a great, amazing woman. She didn't take care of herself. And that's hard to say, but she took so much time and energy taking care of everybody else that she neglected herself. And in the end, she had a series of mini strokes when she was 60, and eventually led to some dementia and her passing when she was 68. So it's been 4 years, and I miss her dearly. But she was such an amazing woman. She cared for everybody. You know, I saw her give and love, and she taught me so much by example. My sister, who passed away when I was 14, she was like a second mom. She was, you know, let's see, 20 and I was 14, so only 6 years older, but she was in the teenage stage. But she worked like crazy, and she got a job, she earned money, she bought her own car, she taught me to crochet. She would buy us all of her younger siblings roller skates so that we could go roller skating, rollerblading together, rollerblade down the canyon, down around town. She would crash, she would party, she'd have fun, she'd go dancing, she'd go mudding. She really loved people, like all sorts of people. It didn't matter who you were, she treated you with kindness and charity. I had this friend who I was having a hard time with when I was like 12 or 13, and she just told me, you know, she needs you right now. Like, she needs a friend. Like, I know that she's doing these things that bug you, but like, it's okay. Just, you can let them go and you can be your friend. And I was like, okay. And anyway, so she just really empathized with other people and really loved other people. So one time she brought me this stuffed animal and this balloon for my birthday. I was in junior high, so super embarrassing, but to have to carry that around. And she wrote, to Esther from your secret admirer, because she thought it was so funny and she'd be so clever, and I knew exactly who it was from because I knew her. So I knew that it was funny to walk around school and be like, ooh, people would be like, you have a secret admirer, and I'd be like, no, actually it was my sister. And so she was a wonderful person, and she sorry, that's what I wanted to say. She was a light to everybody that she met. She really was. She was a joy and a light, and she just had a lot of fun in life. She really lived life, like, more than anybody else that I know. She just had a blast. She made every moment that she could seem more amazing than it was. But we used to share a room, and she would listen to these cassette tapes, you know, back in the 80s. She was all about Kevin Bacon and Footloose. And anyways, so she listened to calming, like, church music and stuff when we were going to sleep. So there's a couple of songs that every time I hear them, they just remind me of her, because she'd play them every night. And one of them was I'll Build You a Rainbow. So I just wanted to read some of those lyrics from that song because I just think she was such a light. And if you haven't heard that song, I'll put a link to it in the comments, because it's not in the comments, in my notes section. Anyways, because it's a really heartfelt, really amazing, touching song. But it says, I'll build you a rainbow way up high above, send down the sunbeams, plums full of love, sprinkle down raindrops, teardrops of joy. I'll be happy in springtime, watching over my boy. Once there was a boy named Jamie. He had lots of great friends, but his greatest friend was his mom. Not in some sissy way or anything like that. She just was different from all the other moms. See, well, all the other moms were going to their fashion shows and bridge parties. She'll stay home and have long talks and bike rides with Jamie. One time she was even considered to be one of the best football players on the block. One day Jamie was called home from school, and as he was running home, he saw this great big ambulance parked in front of his house. And as he entered down the hallway, he saw his dad talking to a doctor. His dad said, Jamie, come in, your mom wants to see you. And as he opened the door, he saw his mom laying there, and she turned her head and said, hey, Big J, even though he wasn't big. But he had a big heart. She asked Jamie, I'm leaving. Or she said, Jamie, I'm leaving, and I won't be coming back. Jamie says, but why, Mom? Who am I going to play with, and whom am I going to talk to? And how am I going to know that you're there, Mom? His mom says, because, Jamie, families are forever. I'll build you a rainbow way up high above, send down the sunbeams, plums full of love, sprinkle down raindrops, teardrops of joy. I'll be happy in springtime, watching over my boy. That song was about a boy and his mom, and I always tied it to my sister, probably because we used to listen to it while we fell asleep together in the same room, but also because she was like that mom. You know, she really took the time out of her busy life to make me feel important, and she dedicated her, it wasn't a lot of time, it was just a little, but she was really good at making people feel special, and at helping herself, feel healthy and work on her own goals at the same time. Like, she was good at just living and loving people. So anyways, obviously she wasn't a perfect human, but that's what I remember her the most for. I'm dedicating this channel to those two women who have inspired me to try and be my best self, and to work on myself, and to encourage others to do the same. So join me, let me know who inspires you, who motivates you, and let's come up with some good ideas to solve our hard problems as parents, to work on ourselves, and to love ourselves and others. And I think that we can challenge the norm, and we can come up with ideas and solutions that are creative and inventive and fun and that are wholesome, and that we can come together as a community, as members of the human race, and love those around us, and really take on the challenge of spreading joy to the world. And so join me, and let's do this. We'll see you around. Peace out.